Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Terpy Tuesday, our Tuesday morning live. I am CrumbleWig420, and I want to thank you all for being here this morning. Second here. Just turn down my other computer screen. Turn the volume up a little bit. And a couple of things before I get into the side chat. This is a channel and live for 21 years or older. Nothing for sale or trade ever. And everything we do on here is for documentary and educational purposes. Alrighty, everybody, I will hop over into the side chat on this snowy Tuesday morning here in upstate New York. So, alrighty, I see Asematic came rolling in around 2 o'clock in the morning. Always nice. And Brett was here super early at 4:30, but always good to see Brett here. I hope you're doing fantastic this morning, my friend. Maine coming in, dropping the spam. I always like to wake up to that in case I'm hungry. A little spam there. It's always good. Next Grow, what's going on, my friend? What is going on? Thanks for coming in this morning. There's Brett back in at 5:21 this morning. Reborn Dreams, good morning, my friend. Thank you so much. Gene, how are ya? You know, I missed my 420 rip with you this morning. I was busy. I actually was over lurking in Jack Ash's this morning. He has a lot going on over there. Good for them. Whole bunch of them. There was like 27 people there this morning when I was over there. It's pretty damn cool. I'm stoked. I love watching the community grow, especially at what's termed as like off hours. You know, it's, I don't know. Again, one of the reasons why I started coming on here and doing lives was because I was up at all sorts of hours and I don't know, whatever. Here we are. There's Asematic back. Nice. And Justin from Greasy Tree Seeds. Thank you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, nice, Maine. Nice. You gonna stream while you're out there? That would be pretty cool. And good luck with that, too. I know you said you got more than enough ice there. Oh, awesome, Gene. Awesome. Good morning, Weedaholics. Good morning, and thanks for stopping by bright and early with us. I trust you're getting stuff done before you head out to work. Good morning, Lori. Momanic Mads, what is up? Okay, cool. I see you made it, Mary. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Thanks for stopping in. Much love to Rob and him healing up. Hey, Chris, good to see you back again. Thanks for stopping in. Enlightened, how are ya? Stopped by your page yesterday, sprinkled a little bit of love. Thanks for coming in to see us. Good morning, Susanna. Oh, I gotta see if I can have the hourglass out. I'm gonna stay on top of it today, I think. Lori needed the wake and bake. Indeed, enlightened. Set that somewhere where it's out of my freaking way. Yo, local weedy, coming in with the doody-doo. I know, I saw that this morning, Mary. I didn't sign up for that yet. That's brand new, right? An uplifting crumble cake. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, Mary, you got to take that out today? It'll be quick and painless. Honest. It may be a little gross, but still the same. Yo, Wasman, good morning. Good morning, good morning. And Grower Mo, good morning to you. Miss 420, what's going on? Oh, okay. I think I am too, Mary. I just don't know. It is 5:30, everybody. Time for a little hydration and a little rip. Sip before you rip. Well, let's go, everybody. Yo, Frank, what's going on, my friend? How are you this fine morning? You know, I just did a rip, and the bowl that I packed way too fucking tight, and unfortunately, I couldn't get crap for a rip out of that, so we'll swap out bowls. Much better. Much, much better. That was a big crumble disappointment, that first frickin' rip. Good God, we can't have that. Frank, how you doing this morning, my friend? I'll take that as a positive thing, Frank. So good for you. That answers my question because I was going to ask how that was, if you had partaken. Oh, weedaholics, this morning. I went and grabbed a bag of weed, and I ground some up this morning, and I looked on the side of the bag, and it was stuff that I had earmarked for concentrates, which is okay. There was nothing wrong with it. I just had ample to be able to do that. That's what I'm ripping on today. So it's the mix. The mix indeed. So I am smoking on the CONC mix. That's what it's called. So it's basically Blue Sunset Sherbet and some strawberry kush. So there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. Grower Mo's got some grape diamonds. Nice. Yo, warriors, good morning. Vision Grows, what's up? It's been a fat minute. Thanks for coming in. Local Weedius says, April editing vids now that I finished uploading now. I can break out the joints and get some sleep at some point. Nice. Cool. Cool indeed. Well, Frank, you never know. I didn't know if you were going to save out, but good for you. I'm glad. I'm glad indeed. Mary's loading some cones this morning. Nice. Nice indeed. Big shout out to the 22 of us that are in here right now. Everybody got snow in the forecast this week. We got about 1 inch to 2 inches last night. And I think they're saying that Thursday we've got more coming in. Yo, Real Tommy, what is going on? Oh, you're busy at work? I figured, man. For those of you who don't know, Real Tommy goes into work at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And then listens along when we come live. So much appreciated, Tommy. Much, much appreciated. And I hope everything's well in your world. And that you had a nice reprieve over the holidays with your time off. Well, that was good. I was so busy with my wrong bowl that I forgot to flip the hourglass over. So we'll have to pause on that till the next rip. Awesome, Tommy. Awesome. So, Lori, how long before they figure you're going to be able to have your surgery? Because that's what you're waiting on, isn't it? A hip surgery of some sort? Local media, I have little plastic doob tubes that are shaped like a cone. They're kind of triangular. They're small at the bottom, bigger on top. I use those. I ended up getting a bunch of them for free. Yo, good morning, Big Noggin. Thank you for the mail call yesterday. I truly appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed the slap and the little stickers. So cool, cool. Mr. Crowley, yes, we do meet again. Oh, okay, Lori. Well, it's at least getting closer. But I know the struggle of having to wait. It's a piece of shit. Yeah, I had avascular necrosis, which I don't know if you know what that is. It's where for some reason the bone stops getting blood to it on the end of my femur. So the whole head of my femur looked like a wiffle ball. It had all necrotized. So that was what I had going on. Wow, Chris, that's a rough one. That is a rough one. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, the tubes do keep them contained. I don't know of anything for bulk holding cones. Jeez, Chris, that had to be a mess. That had to be a mess. Yo, Robert's Place, what's going on? So nice to see you. That's got to be brutal, Lori. I know during COVID I waited like 2 years. It sucked for mine. That's brutal, Chris. Wow, Lori. Holy smokes. Now, you're in Canada, right, Lori? So is the delay based on healthcare or just they are overbooked or don't have enough operating rooms? I don't know. I was just curious. Oh, really, Gene? Got one that holds 6 pre-rolls. That's cool. Just loaded 15 tubes with 3 different strains. Mary's going all in today. Awesome, Maine. Awesome. Hopefully, Maine will get to the lake this morning and be live. I'd like both those. Bad health care. Yeah, it's tough all around in healthcare right now. I'm not defending them. I'm just saying, I spent 15 years in it and I know what it's like. And it's not getting any better as much as they want to say it is. So that's just a little crumbly opinion on it. But, and I can only speak of it from a community hospital standpoint. Because it's not like the hospital I worked at was any level 1 or anything, because it was not. But still the same. Ba 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 ba. I don't know. Sometimes you just need to drag off a joint. You know what I'm saying, everybody? Oh, you have a hospital in Grand Forks that way? I mean, traumas do come to the hospital that I worked at, but they generally get shipped out to the bigger hospitals. You know, you stabilize and then you ship them out. Well, thank you, Mary. Oh, man, you got 3 dozen shiners for today. Nice. No, I didn't, Tommy. This was, no, when I lived in Waterbury, my only exposure with the hospital was St. Mary's. You know, well, no, I take that back. What was the hospital across from St. Mary's? Like, shit, I can't remember. Was it Waterbury Hospital? I don't remember. No, I worked at the local hospital here in upstate New York, right here in Oswego. Charlotte Hungerford, there's a blast from the past, though, Tommy. That is a blast from the past. No, as my career went, the majority of it was spent in hospitality and food service. And then I took a 15-year roundabout out into healthcare. Mr. Crowley's going to work on solving the mystery behind the pyramids. Mr. Crowley, if you come up with anything substantial and solid, you get a hold of me, because I'd be all over that. Yo, Chief in Sessions, good morning. Oh, local, you were born in Hartford Hospital? Nice. Nice. Oh, Frank, you got an uncle in Waterbury? Yeah. You know, I lived there the majority of my time in Connecticut only because it was kind of centrally located. Not because of the ambiance, I will tell you that. Yo, Tom, you have a fantastic day. We will catch up later. Thanks for stopping in and sprinkling some love. It's 5:42. We are coming up on the 5:45 rip, which hopefully I can have everything set for this time. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da. So, Mary, 2 different strains you rolled up. What'd you roll up? Or was it the mixy mix? Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Single tubes with king cones. Oh, I forgot about that, Mary. That was smart, packing ahead because of Rob. Jeez, I was leaving him out of the mix. What a jerk I was. Sorry, Rob. Sorry. Oh, that's awesome, Chiefin. That's nice. Nice indeed. Mary's got 3 strawberry cheesecake, frosted biscotti, and banana jealousy. You are like a regular bud tender there, Mary. You just go in. Here's your assortment for this morning, Rob. What would you like? You can be the weed barista. Yo, no problem, local. We will be here. You might miss the rip, but hey, if you're stepping out, enjoy your rip while you're out. Choices is nice. Getting a little pre-hydration in for the 5:45 rip. Is that big germ I just saw come in, the Germinator? Good morning. What is going on? What is going on? Big shout out to the 21 of us floating around in here right now as we are at 5:45. Little quick sip for hydration. Cheers. Let's go, everybody. Yes, indeed, Chief, and thank you so much for stopping in. If you get a chance, swing over to Chief, and he's got a great channel over there. Does a lot of cool stuff, and he is on the quest for, I don't know, he's going to be at 20,000 subs before we know it. He is just jamming right along. So it's an awesome thing. Awesome thing watching the community grow. Absolutely. See if I can. There we go. Frank has no beer this morning, Laurie. Frank, you already hiding outside this morning? And how is your weather? We are at 36, but it's snowing, which is kind of dumb. But yo, Fino, good morning. You are early today. Very nice to see you, though. Fino, what do you got going on in your grow right now? You've been kind of silent, or Crumbleweed just hasn't been paying attention to much of anything, which could be a piece of it also. Bum, 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 bum. Excuse me 1 second, everybody. Got a dog wanting to get out and go out. Come on. Feels a lot colder than 36 outside. I will definitely tell you that. Definitely. Definitely. Dog went out, came right back in. Yo, Gyro, good morning. What is up? What is up indeed? Seems to be I'm all over this joint this morning, so it must be really good, or Crumbleweed needs to be really high this morning. Could be either or. Yo, good morning, Souza. How are you? Go with the Flow Farm is here this morning. Tripping over my tongue already. Oh, workday, Gyro. Well, I hope you have a blessed day at work and it goes by quickly and you can get home and do fun things. Yes, indeed. Oh, drawing today. Nice. One of my favorites. And I tell myself every day I'm going to start. I'm going to start and do a little bit of drawing and see if I can get good at it. But I never get there. I never do my doodles. They say it all starts with the doodle on a piece of paper. And it just goes from there. Yo, William Bartow's in the house. Good morning, William. Thanks for swinging in to say hi. Da, 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 da. Really? Nice. Maine said day 12 of flower and we got little buds. Nice. That is super nice. You know, it's funny, Lori. They didn't tell me I had to stop smoking weed. They asked me to stop drinking before my surgery. Can draw stick figures in a tree, said Mr. Crowley. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, you're talking cigs. Yeah, they didn't, no, they didn't care about that. I think it's because I drank so much, you know? But I didn't really smoke a lot when for probably a month after my surgery. I thought that was going to be my cusp in quitting also, but that was not. I'll bleach the stains off my fingers. Yes, that is a very factual thing. That it does weaken your immune system. Nah, Big Germ Mom didn't raise no quitter. William said these GCS control systems need better instructions. Holy shit. Anything that's came with instructions, Crumblewigs found out lately is a pain in the ass. Because half the shit, you don't even get instructions anymore. You get a fucking QR code that you got to snap with your phone. So then you've got your QR code that you snapped on your phone. Now it's stuck on your phone screen and you're trying to figure out how to put this thing together. It's a pain in the ass. Pain right in the ass. Nothing wrong with that, Mary. That makes sense. Stop the weed the day before so long as it'd be good for anesthesia. Yep. Yeah, it's messed up, Gene. You do. You get instructions in like foreign country stuff, which is fine. It's fine indeed. You know, but trying to get some stuff together is just unreal. That's why I go to YouTube. It's a lot quicker and a lot easier sometimes. Not that I want to throw out a gratuitous plug for YouTube, but I do use it for a lot of shit besides this. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, I guess that is the important question, Gene. Did you ever get it going, William? Now here we are bitching about it, and poor William's trying to get it to fucking work. Oh, it's still not all hooked up? You're right, Lori. Yes, Mary's going live, I believe, at 5 o'clock on Friday, Big Germ. GGS Control and GGS 5. That's awesome, Mary. I'm excited for you. Fair enough, William. Y'all legs, good morning. What is up, my friend? Thanks so much for stopping in and saying hey. Give me a second. I got a message coming in from a Crumble child. Let's see here what's going on in his world this morning. Doing well in a live right now. Mine, actually. There we go. Oh, sorry about that. I'm dropping shit all over the place here. Did you find that Mullen helped with your lungs at all, Lori? That's awesome, Mary. And yes, people, enter that giveaway. Boom, 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 boom. We are at 6:56, people. Crumble's going to have a drag or two here. There are a lot of legends in here, Legs. Everybody in here is a legend. That sucks, Maine. Sucks indeed. I try to reach out to my kids every day. I don't always hear back from them every day. And it's hard. It is. They grow up, they move on, and we miss them. We miss them a lot. It's tough. Yo, Rock Solo! What is going on? You disappeared over on Jack Ash's when I was over there. You were fucking MIA. We didn't know where the hell they were. Maine said people need to stop entering Mary's giveaway or I'll never win. True. Oh, you were after food. I thought you just fell asleep and shit, like went and laid down. I know yesterday on someone else's live, you went and took a shower and then came back. I was like, holy fuck. Rock looks all refreshed and shit. Ba, 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 ba. True enough. True enough. Whew. I can hear the dogs snoring in the background. 2 of the 3 are snoring in stereo like they're talking to each other. Yeah, William, be safe out there today. Don't get in any trouble. Yep. Yes, indeed. Yep. Sorry about that. Just drifting off into a few things this morning. Crumble's got another busy day ahead of him, just trying to stay on top of crap. Got to go out. Wasman said, Crumble, you have house hippos? I have 3 house hippos, if you're referring to my dogs, yes. Yes. I have my daughter's dog, who is he's part husky, he's part Rottie. He looks like a lab. He looks like a black lab with white paws, but he is not. Trust me, he is not. I've got a pug and I've got a chug. The chug is a cross between the chihuahua and the pug. He's a little thing. He's a little moron. Yo, Braxton, what is going on? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. I was thinking about you the other day. I said, I usually see Braxton on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, stuff like that. And I said, I wonder what Braxton's up to. It's a good thing, Legs. Good thing indeed. It is 6 o'clock, everybody. A little hydration. A little hydration and a big cheers, cheers. There we go, everybody. Nice. Nice solid rip. Can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that at all. Oh, that happens sometimes, Legs. You know when that gets me the worst? Or when it used to? I remember the first time I was driving to work and I'm like, man, I don't feel right this morning. Then I get like 2 stoplights down. I'm like, that's because you're high as shit, you fucking idiot. So then I crept my way to work. It was funny. Funny indeed. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Mary. That's cool. Cool indeed. Yeah, it happens. It happens, Legs. Not intentionally, though, because as I mentioned before, I know a lot of people that, because of the stress of driving, that smoking before they drive helps them out a great deal. I'm kind of the exact opposite on it. If I was had to get behind the wheel of the car, I could do it, but I probably might be a little more paranoid than if not. But that's just a crumble thing. That one probably won't pass until after my dad's long and gone, because he instilled the fear of God into us when it came to driving and, perhaps consuming alcohol or any type of drugs or anything. So, yeah. Yep. Though I still think it'd be nice to get Crumble Pappy high at some point in time, but I don't think he'll do it. He's too old and he's on oxygen, though. I look at it this way. If he can go to his shooting range and go shooting and whatnot, take his oxygen off, he could take one little puff. Yo, homie Grows, good morning. Good morning, good morning. What is going on? Yo, Braxton, come on now. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Positivity in here, my friend. Positivity. I'm sure you got some good food rolling around down there you can tell us about. You usually have. That's right, Mary. Love yourself, Braxton. And if that's hard, come in here. We'll sprinkle some love around for you. Yes, we will. I bet, Lori, if you've got any type of cold weather out there, I mean, when the temps were down into the, single digits here, my grow in the front room of the house, my humidity dropped so bad it wasn't even funny. Was not even funny. Which is something I never had to. Brett, do you need a kick in the ass this morning too? Yeah, I can understand a little bit of a drop. But this is without opening the tent. I can walk in there and look on the controller and be like, holy shit. Brett wants the kick in the ass. We love you, Brett. Thanks for coming in and hanging with us. You don't understand how it's nice to see everybody wandering throughout the community and how we get to know each other, at least on a certain level. I mean, I know I put myself out there way more than I imagined I ever would on here, sharing life stories and stuff like that. But I look at it this way. If it helps somebody down the road, it helps somebody down the road. And if not, you just get a good laugh, then enjoy that fucking laugh. Because trust me, life is way fucking too short. Yo, Cheddar Bob, what is going on? Thanks for stopping in. I know, it's pretty fun, isn't it, Legs? It really is. But all this tech stuff and everything. Thanks for stopping in, Cheddar Bob. I appreciate all you guys. You're fantastic. You keep me rolling along. You guys smoke with me. You hang out. We have a good time. And you guys are great. I think the nicest thing is how nice we are to each other. And don't get me wrong, we like to have fun and bust each other's balls. That's all part of it. Is that Andrew I see? Yo, Andrew, what's going on, my friend? What is going on? Roots, nice. Good for you. Good for you indeed. Good for you indeed, yes. So for those of you who don't know, Crumble struggled a lot getting stuff out to you guys, whether it was packages that I was sending out or whether it was just slaps or whatever. It had nothing. It was nothing financial. It was nothing like that. I just couldn't physically get myself to leave the fucking house, go to the goddamn post office and take care of it. So Crumble finally did that the other day. And you know what? It wasn't too bad going outside and interacting with people for all of about 20 fucking minutes. Yeah, it's just, I think a lot of us know what that's like, the struggle of having to go deal with people when we don't want to. But then, as I say, if people were just a little bit nicer, it might make the day a little bit easier out there. You'll be okay, Miss 420, and it gets easier. Thanks, Frank. Yeah, I know, Cheddar Bob. I know. I try to, when I can, bless people with stamps, especially people who are sending genetics out. That's a big thing. They're not asking for anything in return, but you got to figure, they send out 10, that's like $10 every time, not counting envelopes, not counting the slaps themselves or whatever it is. So, be conscientious about that to people that are sending you slaps to or whatever. $15 for a book at CVS? Yeah, Roots. It was 26 there, Miss 420. Oh, but it feels like 20. Yeah, it's a real thing, Brett. It's a real fucking thing. Yeah, Cheddar Bob, I heard that they're going to be going up again in the spring or summer, the stamps again. And I don't know what the solution is to that. I don't know if there is one or isn't one. I mean, the process of mail is a fucking machine. I can't deny the fact of that. And it's not something I'd want to run and organize. Yo, is that Inu I just saw come in? Yes, it is. Good morning, Inu. They'll get you squared away, Miss 420. I don't know enough about it to steer you one way or another. You definitely need to reach out to your healthcare person. Oh, I know, Frank. They used to be dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. Yo, Rick's Candle Lounge, good morning. What is up? I hope your day's going good today. Better. Yo, Mr. Crowley, you getting out of here? Peace to you. Be safe. Be safe, safe. Always a big concern out there. Yeah, I saw Root. You were up on Andrews yesterday. I did some lurking yesterday. Upright and breathing so far, Rick? Sometimes that's all we can ask for. I don't know if your weather's any better there today. We got the snow overnight, only a couple of inches, but it's still 35 right now outside. So I don't know what the fucking shit's planning on doing out there. Yo, King Be Fine. Good morning. Well, good morning to me. You're in Australia, so it's not quite going to be that way for you, but thanks for stopping in. Always nice to see you. Beat about boop, 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 boop. It is cool going up on panels. Do it live yourself, man. See how invigorating it is. Yep. Indeed, indeed. Yeah, that's what I thought, King, that it was nighttime there. As I said, Crumble tries to keep his time zone straight. Sometimes it's hard enough for me to keep the United States straight, and then I'm trying to introduce some other countries in. Ooh, and who's got a Baskin Robbins 36 rolled up now? Nice. Yeah, we had the warm last week, like over the weekend, Lori, and now we get a day of warm yesterday, day of cold today. It's supposed to be warm again Wednesday, and then I think we got 4 inches of snow coming on Thursday, which is okay. It's all snow blowable or something like that. You know, didn't they talk about that, Cheddar Bob? Didn't I just hear something about that the other day? What time is it at the poles if the longitudes all meet there? And I didn't watch the whole thing, but they were talking about how that's kind of like no time, if that makes sense. Okay, so Wasman said, talk to me all crunch time. Do I let the ladies dry back a bit before harvest, maybe 2 to 3 days? Would love some input from y'all. Thank you kindly. Okay, Wasman, we need more information than that. Are you in cocoa? Are you in soil? That would be helpful. And what's your end goal with that? Mary said, if you can push a snowblower on gravel like I cannot. Yeah. Yes, that's what it was, Cheddar Bob. That's what it was. The smart motherfucker, that Neil deGrasse Tyson. Or at least he says stuff that definitely stimulates your brain. Okay, so Wasmond is in soil, asking about dry backing. Maine said in soil, yes, let them dry back. Gene says give them water till they don't want anymore. Cheddar Bob weighed in and said dry back before harvest doesn't really do much except allow the plant to have less water in it. Yeah, I know. Wasman, I was asking if you're trying to do it as a stressor or something like that. Yo, OG's in the house. OG Plant Chandler saying good morning, Uncle Crumble Legend. Indeed, I'm doing fantastic, and I hope you are and everybody in here. I love that. About to punch today in the mouth. Do it. Do it good. Nice. Oh, it's 6:15, everybody. I better swap out this bowl and flip the hourglass. See if I can remember to do that as I'm crumbling along here. Oh, better hydrate a little bit. And cheers, cheers. That was funny. I just looked up to Mary's comment. I like that, Mary. If it gets real bad, aim for the throat. Absolutely. Local media is back. Nice, nice. Good to see you. Good to see you indeed. She came back in time for the 6:15 rip that we very much enjoyed. That we did indeed. Cheddar Bob, what's on your agenda today, my friend? What is on your agenda? If you missed it, Maine's going to try to go live. He's going to be going fishing after he takes care of his plants. So that's pretty freaking awesome. Hopefully we can tune into that and sprinkle some love that way. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot you were probably working, Cheddar. How long you been doing that, if you don't mind me asking? I bet being retired is awesome, Mary. Or Lori, I'm sorry. As I said, I am semi-retired, trying to come out of the semi part of things, but it is brutal getting back into the job market right now. It is insane. Everything's done on a phone. Resumes are all checked by AI. I had 2 companies I applied to yesterday, and they gave me the option to not have my resume reviewed by AI. I thought that was nice. Oh, years of November? Nice. Do, 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 do. Ah, nice roots. Lobster boat. God damn. You know, it's funny that you say that, Cheddar Bob, because I had a friend of mine, well, a friend of my father's, back when my father had the greenhouses up and everything. He was a florist. And this guy and his wife ran like three football field size greenhouses. They decided they were tired of being here in upstate New York. They sold everything, moved to Maine, and went on lobster boats. And that's what they did until they retired. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. I've thought about stuff like that, just going and doing. I don't know. Aaron Woodley, good morning, my friend. Good morning, good morning. And yes, everybody's got to love the old Mary Jane. Coming up on 6:19. So 6:20. Yo, Sheba, what's going on? You came in just at a perfect time. We can take a nice rip for the 420 rip, because you know it's 420 somewhere right now. Little quick hydration sip. Yes, indeed. And cheers, cheers. Oh, nice. Let me finish joking and I'll read Mary's comment. So Mary said, going to a wedding in the end of February in Bristol, PA. Anyone live in that area? Oh, we'd like to meet up. Nice. Nice. Yo, Teen, my friend. Alaska's finest is here. I'm sure, Cheddar Bob, you know, when I lived in Rhode Island, we used to hit the ocean a lot. We traveled all over when we were there. I mean, I was there for the 2 years of college, but we were all over the state, all over Massachusetts and like that. Like spending time in the Cape. That's always killer out there. Cool, man. Excuse me. The lobster economy. Every time I brought a big coffee and acted like I didn't care, I got the job. In-person interviews are old school. It's very strange. Ba 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 no. Big shout out to the 38 people in here. Thank you, thank you. Sheba's coffee and planting. Very nice. Oh, sewing new babies. Sheba, that's awesome. That is awesome. Make sure you do some stretching before you go out, man. Thank you, Fino. Thank you, thank you. It's not even 8 a.m. here, already gardening. Yeah, I've been to some of those too. And I look back on them now and it's like, why did these companies need so many people to ask me the same fucking question that everybody else asked me? Topping off the old coffee. Yo, Kick, what's going on? Good morning, good morning. Sun just set. 6:23 p.m. Nice. Yeah, I still haven't popped any beans yet for my next run. I think I have time still. But the only ones that I want to get going is my autos because I'll use them for filler in the tent. You're right, Lori. There's a lot of that. There are some good companies out there these days, but they're far and few between. They're hard to get into. Not going to lie. And I don't think any jobs are age-friendly right now, which I don't fucking get. You know, when you're pulling somebody into your business, if you're a business owner who comes to you at, let's say, like me, the age of 60, with, 30 to 40 years of relative progressive growth within the industry. It's dumb for them not to want to hire me for the last 7 to 10 years of my working. They'd rather hire some fucking wingnut that they're going to have to replace every 6 months. Only because I don't have a bachelor's degree. And that's one of their, requirements. Wasman said, smoking some craft blend I twisted. Nice. Nice. Oh, Roots Runs Deep says, I have 3 sprouts. Cab Scary crossed with Deep, and I'm going to start all gas next week. Nice. I would, but even finding that, Lori, is hard. Even finding that is hard here. Though maybe I need to dive into that piece of things more. I had hoped that the stuff I was doing in the commercial grow would pan out to something, but not unfortunately, it's good for him. He has been asked to go to Colorado and help with 2 grows out there. And then after that, he's supposed to be going to, I think, Cali. So I don't know. They're pulling him all over the place. He's obviously doing something really good, and people like his style of growing and whatever the case that is. So good for him. Not good for me because, as I said, I thought that was going to be something I could possibly rely on. And it was nice because it was all either under the table or 1099. So, yep. Yeah, you're right, Kick. You are right. Definitely. Oh, the experiences that I've had throughout my life, I've been very blessed, I can say, because Inu asked me if I picked up the money yet. I thought that's what you asked me earlier, Inu. No, I haven't. So the guy still owes me from, the time that I worked there. I'm not sweating it. But no, I didn't, Inu. I didn't. You know why? Once again, what's wrong with under the table? Frank, nothing's wrong with under the table. It's just finding it. That's one of the big things. Wow, Kick. Didn't know that. I mean, I imagine. Wow. Mary said Rob's brother just got let go last week after 36 years at the same job. Got a 3-month severance for that many years. Wow. Wow. Yeah, a lot of fun jobs out there. I can't really think of any that I 100% dreaded and hated. Did some of them evolve into that once I got to know the companies better? Absolutely. Oh, that's true, Frank. That's true. Flea markets and stuff and swap shops. Oh, yeah, Mary. With 4 years left? Well, that's just it. I wanted to retire at 62 and a half. But financially, we have some stuff we need to take care of, and things did not work out the way I planned when I left my last job. So, you are right, Sheba. Getting hurt is a thing. I did not know the no drug test, Cheddar Bob. Not that that is a big fucking deal to me. So yes, indeed, I should look into that. So I'll ask this, Cheddar Bob, would they care that I'm 60 fucking years old? Because I did mention the fact that ageism is a real thing here. Right, Mary. Yo, good morning, Tom. Good morning, good morning. How are you doing? Yo, Sheba. Indeed. Stay safe. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to have to look into that, Cheddar. Matter of fact, I'm going to fucking write it down because my high ass will forget. Can't hurt. Cannot hurt at all. Frank says stay retired. Yeah. All right. Cheers, Maine. Good luck fishing, and hopefully we will catch you live out there. Yo, King Green Gardening. Good morning. Good morning. Is that syntax I see? Yes. And, of course, Crumbawig was running his mouth again, missed the old 6:30 rip, which is quite all right. I'll just drop a bowl in here now, and nothing saying we can't rip now. I just saw syntax come rolling in. What is going on, my friend? Cheers, cheers. Little hydration real quick. Ba 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 ba. Super nice. Man, I'm losing everything here right now. You're right, Lori. Oh, yeah, I've seen that before, Frank. I have seen that before, where they use retirees as valets. Yep. See, that is true. I looked at going back into home health because I enjoyed that. I don't give a shit. Go sit with people, take care of them, stuff like that. But every motherfucker up here wants you to be certified, and I'm not getting my certification back again because that's a pain in the ass. It's like, again, why can't they go ahead and just offer these services to people at a lower rate instead of the $70, $80 an hour the agencies are charging them, and then they're paying their people substandard wages and pocketing all the high side of it, and who's suffering in the end? The person, the older person needing the help and whatnot. All right, I'm done with that. Ooh, Tom's going to have his new tent together today. I take it they sent you those poles that were missing? There you go. Frank asked the same question I did. That's great. That's got to be such a defeated moment when you're missing something, especially grow room shit. What a pain in the ass. Yeah, Brett. Yeah. And I don't know. I just see us as the consumers suffering so fucking much with a lot of this stuff that goes on, but good, Tom. I had a great experience with VivoSun's customer support too, so good for you. No, I know they don't have any money to spare, but here's the problem that I was talking about, Lori. I wasn't talking about their money. I was talking about making it more affordable so that someone like myself could go in, hired by the agency to provide personal care, not the home health aid side of shit. But most of these people need a personal care assistant, somebody who's going to go in, sit with them, not fuck with their medicine and shit and everything like that. But just hang out with them. That's what these fucking people need. You will see their lives get so much better. I can tell you, it's a thing. There you go, Cheddar Bob. There's so much quality control and there's no quality. Yo, Mr. Pibbs, good morning. What is up? Yeah, it's a vicious cycle. I know. And I'm not going to solve the problems of the world here talking about them, but thank you for entertaining me. Wasman, where do you live? You're right, because it shouldn't require a certification. Getting ready for a little work today, Mr. Bibbs? I say it's a great idea, Mary. Let's smoke more weed. Make sure this joint's still going. No. But now it is. Much better. Illinois? I was going to say, because New York's got some crazy laws with all this shit. Ha 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 ha! Start an OnlyFans or a Feet Finder account. I said that to Mrs. Crumble the other day. I asked her in all fucking seriousness. I said, there's a lot of weird motherfuckers out there. I said, would you consider something like that? She's like, absolutely not. I was like, but you could make fucking money. I know people with OnlyFans accounts. One of Crumble's sons' girlfriends had an OnlyFans account. It was very bizarre. It's a bizarre world out there we live in right now. Yo, caretaker of the asylum, good morning. Good morning, good morning. I see you there too, Aaron. That I do. Yo, Jimmy John, what's up? Oh, I know. That was my thing. I said to her, just feet. She wouldn't do it. But she's got a weird foot thing anyway. She hates her feet. I don't know why. She's got great feet. If you had a .com. You know what's funny? At one point in time, I did. I think that, though it's under construction, I think if you go to Crumbleweed 420, I do have that locked down as a web domain. But I haven't edited it or done anything with it. I just figured I would before somebody fucking took it on me like a dickhead. Yo, jack shit. Good morning, Hobo Hideaway. What is going on? Blessings, blessings. Buy me a coffee, things. That's cool, Mary. Ah, that's funny, Cheddar Bob. That's funny indeed. You use it now, don't you? You strip in your fucking male outfit. Come rolling up in your truck like a fucking stripper, blaze out with some music blasting, bong in hand. That'd be fucking funny. Tom said I'd show my foot for $1. Get the big cha-chings. Nice with Cheddar Bob. You know, if you read along in the chat and you just glance up it real quick, this is what I looked at really quick. The right nut cost extra, and then Jimmy John's like, I just eat on mine. Yes, there we are. Cheddar Bob caught it too. I'll show you my middle finger. That was pretty fucking funny. But you said it, Jimmy John. You did. I'm just enjoying reading all this, guys and girls. We got some good OnlyFans discussions going on here for anybody listening along. It's pretty damn funny. Yeah, that's a strange one. I've never had any attraction or desire to go over on an OnlyFans or anything, or even really understand what it's all about other than what I've heard, which is people showing off some form of body parts, acts, and or otherwise, and other people paying for it. Which sounds like if you go way back to 25 years ago, they used to have like voyeur.com sites. I'm thinking it's like the same shit like that, except there's no voyeur. These people don't give a fuck and they get paid for it. So good for them. Good for them. Okay, it's a money pit for porno. There you go. I would say, why do we need that in the world? But obviously the world said it needs that. Nice. Jack said you can watch my OnlyFans. I sit and wash dishes all day long. Got to pay attention to the time here as we're... Hey, you okay, buddy? What you doing? Oh. It's over there itching his head for some unknown reason. You are correct, Cheddar Bob. Prostitution is the oldest profession. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. It would definitely not be a thing for me. Just wouldn't. No. This is about the extent of you guys seeing Crumblewick, and if you're really lucky, I'll throw on some jackass costume throughout the year. Yeah, weed porn's a good one, Wasman. Weed porn and everybody's ears light up. Wait a minute, weed porn? Where's that? We are at 6:44, people, for anybody counting. Myself a little pre-hydration in here as I prepare for this awesome fucking 6:45 rip. Jack says, me love you long time. You're right, Inu, I haven't. I have not been to a strip club. Smoke bongs and pipes in very small outfits. It is 6:45, everybody. Make sure you have hydrated. Cheers, cheers. Nice, nice. They will, Mary. Then you can come up. You can come up and show whatever you have if you want. Anybody can. I don't mind. If anybody wants to show off what they have growing. I think I'm going to make another video probably tomorrow, which I know is close to this other one, but I can't believe how much they have grown already. So that's kind of impressive. I want to, or maybe I'll wait till, I don't know. Yeah, I'll go halfway through before I flip the flower. I think that'll be good. Service the girls, they will service you. I see that. Wait a minute, what's that you're saying, Tom? YouTubers can get a Cameo account and get paid today video shoutouts. Really? I think I saw something on the side on my, what the hell is it? My studio page, but I didn't click on it yet. I've got a bunch of messages there. Oh, you're in the slow, boring stage, Mary? I don't know. I like seeing other people's stuff. It gives me the incentive to go out there and drop some videos with my stuff on it. Because it's like, okay, people are like, hey, I don't know. Sorry, I got distracted by Cheddar Bob saying, I am off like a prom dress. Peace out. Peace out indeed, Cheddar Bob. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. Yeah, I know. My plants are looking happy again, Wasmond. They are. Big shout out to Maine on that for, and all you guys. But, yeah, they are very happy right now. Yo, Swerdna, what's up? What is up, my friend? How goes your world? Yeah, Crumble's a little high right now if you guys didn't catch it with my squirrel moments, which are happening a lot right here at the moment. I guess I either got to focus on the chat and stop dicking around with stuff on my desk. Ba, 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 ba. Do believe I have another dog who wants to go out. Give me a second, everybody. Come on. All right. Go sit down. Dog's much happier now. Ba, 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 ba. 1 second over here, everybody. There we go. What are we at? 6:49? Might as well fire this joint back up a little bit here. See if our temps went up. Nope, we're still holding at 35 here. Nothing wrong with that. Yo, Rock Solo, what do you got going on today? You going to be hanging out on lives most of the day? Is it really local? That's on the other side of my house, so I can't tell right now. When I just let the dog out, we are facing. No, Mary, go ahead. Go ahead, drop it in again. That's fine. Tom, I got my slaps from Make Stickers. That was the name of the company. Their only problem is they have a minimum. So I think I ordered 200 slaps or something like that. I don't fucking know why. Probably because it was cheaper than getting 25. Parker, what's going on, my friend? What is going on? Just dicking around here this morning, chatting with all you guys and girls. Having a great, great day. Yes, yes. So how are you doing today, Parker? Hopefully well. All over your illness that you had and back to normal, back to 100%. Oh, that's cool though, Wasmond. 38 degrees there and like clockwork. Have several deer moving through the creek. We get them through the yard, but I never see them. I never see them. When I take that back, we did when we had all the bird feeders and suet out. They came up a couple of times around all the feeders, but when they actually migrate through the yard, I do not freaking see them. But we see tracks all over the place, which is cool. How is the weather over there today? Well, let me tell you. We woke up to 35 degrees and snow on the ground. But we're supposed to have rain this afternoon. And then Thursday, we're supposed to have like 4+ inches of snow. But here, this isn't bad. I think we're only going to have a high of like 38, but I'll take it. It's not frozen. I bet, Lori. I bet. King Green Gardening. Do, 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 do. I know. It's weird, Mary. Oh, you even bought him a salt block, Tom? That was nice. That's cool. Syntax said, signed up for a dating site the other day. Freaking 100 bots messaged me. It's literally impossible to meet new people nowadays. It is. It's scary. I don't know what I would do if I was single navigating in this world right now. Some people would say, Crumble, you've been married 3 times. Fuck you. But still the same. I don't know. I'd be sad if Mrs. Crumble wasn't around. Very sad. Yeah, I know, Sword. No, we got to take it when we can get it. Oh, it's not bad, Jimmy John. Yeah, I got there early this morning over at Jack's, and I lurked for a bit and then said hi, but I wasn't there for all the fun partying. Oh, population decline's a real thing, Syntax. They're talking about it already. 1988, huh, Mary? Met him in the bar. Interesting, Wasman. Interesting, local. Parker said me and Rob used to bar hop. He was the man back in the 80s. Yo, Momanix, what's up? Had a crane eat some of your goldfish? The hen set up an alarm and it flew away? Nice. Oh, you were 10 in 88, Tom? Nice. Nice. I was already married for the first time in 88. Yo, Syntax wants to bring MySpace back. That's going some old school shit. Grower Mo. Thank you. Grower Mo said this hangout was tight like prom night. Hope y'all enjoy your day. You too, Grower Mo. You have a beautiful one. A beautiful freaking day. So Lori said, Crumble, my dirt plants are really happy with... You wrote hydrogeed. I don't know what hydrogeed is. Because Crumble's a crumble ass. Yeah, we are a weird lot in here at times, local. Okay, Lori. Jimmy John was in junior high. Brett got married in 84. Yeah, we all got a little bit of that. There's nothing wrong with it. Oh, it is 6:58, people. Should probably be paying attention to what I'm doing here. See what I got for bowls over in the bowl menagerie. Well, that's the one that I fucked up on and packed so tight that it didn't want to fucking be generous. The 80s were a pretty good time, I must admit. Sorry, I need my little mini crumble toolkit to fix this fucking bowl that I dicked all up earlier. Yeah, I was in college then, Mary. Lori said I have nice claws. Big hair don't care. Oh, I know they will, Mary. Well, there were goods and bads in every generation. I can't say I wasn't bullied. I was at times. I don't know. It's a thing. I don't look at it the way my brother looks at it. My brother thinks it was like a rite of passage that everybody deserved. And I say to him, fuck you. Nobody deserves to be bullied. But Parker's going back to, I guess the 80s did rock. Big afros and bushes. 80s hair band, said Tom. Crumblewig had a big fucking perm back then. I was rocking the curly hair down to my shoulders. Yes, indeed. That I was. Oh, it's 7 o'clock, everybody. Cheers, cheers. A little hydration and let's rip. Yeah, Wasman, my grandmother was not that cool. But they rocked things in their own way, I think. Yeah, I think so. I think they did. In their own way, they rocked a bunch of shit. Yeah, I believe it, Mary. They got to wear makeup. No girls were allowed to wear makeup back then, yeah. Oh, wow, Lori. Stonewashed jeans, Swerdna. Momanic says, I always got in trouble around bullies. Bell bottoms. Okay, so Crumbawig, for some reason, my mother bought a pair of canary yellow bell bottoms that were fucking corduroy. So not only were they bright, so you could see them coming from a mile away, they made that woof, 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 fucking sound. You want to talk about shit? I was never a fan of the WWF or any of that. I don't know why, just wasn't. Mary got the hand-me-downs. Oh, I was some of that too, freaking Parkers. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Designer jeans. Ooh, Jimmy John's going with the jean jackets and the mongoose bikes. Oh, indeed, local. You know that Mad Dog 2020's like being advertised all over, making a big comeback. Fucking 20 different flavors. All my jean jackets disappeared over the years, Mary. I think people stole them because they were so fucking great. That's what I personally think. But that's my crumble opinion. Yeah, Parker, the mongooses were. They were badass. Yes, Wordna. Jimmy John, I got to tell you, I got to talk shit for a second because I know if Maine was here, he would. Would Maine say that you got to ride on that little Evil Knievel bike that you used to wind up on the thing and it shot and jumped little mini jumps? I bet he would throw shit at you with that. Oh, the top 10 countdowns were the fucking best. And how about Friday night videos? Do you remember that from the 80s? Where we'd all sit around Friday nights and wait for the cool fucking bands to come on? Some shit called liquid crack. Oh, that's cool, Fino. That is cool. You saw Monday Night Raw live. That's cool. I have been to wrestling events. I just don't care for it. It's just not my thing. But my kids liked it, so. Oh, Wasman, that's nice. You got a jean jacket and a leather bomber jacket. Nice. King Green still has the mongoose frame and sprocket. I never said MD 2020 was good. I just said there's a big push trying to bring it back. I can remember yakking so many fucking times on that. That Evil Knievel toy was fucking cool, Frank. Ooh, Swerdon had the Schwinn Predator. So we had to have a big ditch dug from our house to the barn. And when I say big, it was like 100 feet long, probably 10 feet wide, 6 feet deep. Because we had to run water lines and sewer lines. I decided I was going to jump that with my bike and ended up in the bottom of the fucking thing. I think I sprained my wrist or some crap like that. Oh, that's cool, Mary. Rob wears your dad sometimes. Nice. Oh, we must be talking about the Headbangers Ball because I said, I see local Weedy said the 1 a.m. Metallica. I bet that would be fun to watch, but as you guys know, Fino mentioned NASCAR. We have a racetrack here up in Oswego, and it's a sizable racetrack. They do lots of events here all year long, blah, 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 whatever. Never been to the races. One day, maybe. Wild Irish Rose. Mary said, I am Wild Irish Rose. Nice. Oh, that's cool, Frank. The Scooby-Doo bus. You're right. No cell phones or pagers. We just fucking rock shit. It's got to be like a fucking living machine, Fino, seeing something like that. Yo, Jack, thank you so much for hanging out with us this morning. Much appreciated. You have a blessed day. And I'll wander by and see what you got going on. Ricky Rackman and Pauly Shore. Mary's blaming her metal phase on her cervical fusion. You're only an hour away from Charlotte, Brett? Huh. Nice. Brooklyn Speedway in Michigan? Roots, you're in Connecticut then if you've got the Bristol NASCAR track, correct? I'm just curious. I was thinking about it from when I was when I lived in Connecticut. And one of my ex-brother-in-laws is an electrician for, I believe, the racetrack. We did, Mary. We had a great fucking life, and these kids will never understand or appreciate it. Brett said Bristol, been there, don't remember leaving. Oh, okay. Bristol, Virginia on the Tennessee side. All right. I've been down to Watkins Glen. Crumble's Crumble wife is from down there. Mrs. Wig is from down in that area. So her mother lived down in Watkins. I think she's in Ithaca now, but Watkins, yeah. Really local. Fino, my brother and his ex-wife went to Woodstock 99. Yep. Yes, they did. Hey, it's 7:10, everybody. Got to do that 7:10 rip. It is between 7 and 8 o'clock where we end up ripping, I don't know, every 5-10 minutes. And we do a good job of it. Yo, Mary, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. Greatly appreciated. And Tell Rob much love to him, and good luck taking the thing out today. All right, Mary, have a super one. Nice, 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 nice. I would honestly have to say it was probably the late 70s, early 80s was the best concert time for Crumbleweed. You know, I had an opportunity to see a lot of bands, a lot of local stuff, a lot of big names that came to our town because of our college back then. Oh, Lollapalooza 96 you went to local. That's cool. You know, Fino, if you're talking rap, I would go back way old school to like Grandmaster Flash and the Sugar Hill Gang and shit like that, which was rap way before the rap that we have now. But I never had an opportunity to go to any of those concerts. I was actually much younger then. Though I had a chance in college, I just did not partake about it. Yo, Bearded Buds, Field and Creek's in the house. '95 was Deer Creek's GD rated The Fence. Indeed. Let's see what Crumble's got over here. A little quick housekeeping. See if I need to pack up another bowl, which I just very well may. Crumble's not ignoring everybody. I'm just cleaning out a couple of bowls here. Oh, Brett, you can speak of that better than I can. But Crumbleweed can say he got the opportunity to see Black Sabbath and Blue Oyster Cult, the Black and Blue tour. I got to see Def Leppard, Judas Priest, and the Scorpions all in the same concert. I have seen Pink Floyd. If I didn't say it, I've seen the Ramones. Ramones who played in our town, out at Oswego State University, which was pretty badass. I saw Michael Bolton, if anybody gives a shit, who did put on a phenomenal fucking concert. I didn't want to go, but it was a great concert. And I saw a lot of, not a lot, but a number of Broadway things, which was kind of cool. Kind of cool indeed. Willie Nelson, Marshmallow and Ninja at Fortnite World. Huh, Fino. Yeah, the Ramones was a crazy one. Oh, that had to be cool, Frank, to go see Lou Reed. Crazy, Fino. Oh, you saw Elvis Costello? Nice. Nice. You know, I have seen Genesis a couple of times, but I much preferred seeing the Musical Box, who is a Genesis tribute band. I don't know if anybody's ever fucking seen them. If you haven't, you should. Most of the venues they play, it's dinner and a show. So it's pretty fucking cool. And they will do all stuff, all original stage show, equipment, video, everything from very early Genesis from back when Peter Gabriel was still with him. So if you like that, you definitely should check him out. Wasman says, homemade infused raspberry chocolate. Just grated some in my coffee. Nice. Ba, 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 so I did notice as I'm busy dicking around here, I did miss the 7:15 rip, but I was performing surgery on this bowl that didn't want to rip right from earlier, so that's okay. Fino, you don't like driving in New York City? Gee, why not? No, I can't say anything because Crumble doesn't either. I've done it once, maybe 1.5 times, and no, not anything Crumble's a fan of. Parker says, I did some damage to the garden, yanked up a green crack, didn't like how they was having to water too damn much, and one plant wasn't getting enough. Well, that sucks. That sucks indeed. I'm going to catch up on this rip, because why not? Much better. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Big shout out to the 36 people hanging around with us in here this morning. Thank you for being here. It's going pretty good. Sorry about that. Not a sorry, just excuse me for a moment. I had to reply to another Crumble child. Oh, don't you hate when that happens? When you're in such the routine of checking your plants at a certain time and you go in there and the lights are still off and it's like, oh, fuck. It's like, now I gotta wait. And then you're like a little kid. That does suck, Field. Well, Parker, that's one way to do it. That is indeed. Yeah. That'll be me in about... No, it won't be bad because I will change the time that my lights go off. So I'll still have the benefit of them throughout the day. I'll at least have my 12 hours then. Because I don't run on the overnight. That's too much of a pain in the ass for me. Roots Run Deep says, Redbeard. Hello, fellow Redbeard. Now we need Mano in here. Mano's got a red beard too. His red beard kicks ass. Oh, it's funny, Roots. Yo, RJS, headed for a bone bio. For the miss, so prayers appreciate. Yo, fuck cancer indeed. Hey, let's throw some prayers RJS's way. Indeed. Lots of prayers, lots of love. Yes, indeed. Hashtag fuck cancer. He prepaid for the VivoSun V-Cure and it came shattered? Holy shit. One of the coldest weeks all year at 61. That's okay. You can still be part of that. I have no red in mine at all. When beards combine, Wonder Twin powers activate. Yes, indeed. Yeah, the V-Cure is just like the Canatrol, isn't it? Or awful similar. You know, it's one of my biggest things, and it's not, hold on a second here. Wow. That's crazy, Parker. Flat gray and brown. Mine's got a lot more gray in it. Real lot more gray. I'm waiting for my excuse for hair to go completely gray, but it hasn't. I'll just shave it all off again shortly and go bald again. Thinking of getting rid of this or trimming it way the fuck down. We'll see. I feel like a mangy fucking cow. Yo, no problem at all, bearded. No problem. And I don't know. They tried that with their AI controller. Didn't AC Infinity have an AI controller? And I don't hear anybody talking about it anymore. I think because the only information that it's got is the information that we have out on here. So if we've got a lot of bullshit information, that's what the AI is going to feed us back with, at least in the beginning. Yeah. Yes, Roots, if that's what you're talking about. I remember when Rob and gang from CLTV did a big review on it, and they got laughing because a lot of the information that it came back at for you was from shit that they had said, which doesn't necessarily make it right, but it was where the information was getting drawn from. So I don't know. Really, Brad? Nice word, no? I'm not saying things don't have a place and that there isn't benefits to them. But that was the experience that they had off the beginning. You know, and the question was posed is, I don't mean to ask the odd questions, but I love how it adapts and keeps it. I'm not going to say that's a bad thing, but, you know, how much is, so let me just ask this. If there becomes some new craze out there that we find out that never mind, because that would be a set point we would make in the system. So I don't know. Yes, that's okay. So Bearded says I don't use any controllers. Oh, indeed, Chris, indeed. Parker said I'm so black. My beard is yellow. My wife says I remind her of a cheeseburger. I used to have a camera in one of my tents. I threw one of my Blink cameras in there. That's just it. That is just it. You're right, Roots. You are correct. Wow. No wonder this freaking bowl didn't want to light before. Aside of the fact that I packed it really tight, I just pulled a stem that I have no idea where it came from out of the middle of the bowl. Holy shit. It was like a piece of fucking firewood. So here's a question for you, something that I noticed. So I have a number of AC Infinity products, more than what my controller can handle, just because I do. So I did notice that when I have all these in there, everything's monitoring the humidity, the temp, all that fucking shit. Did you ever notice that your controllers are off a little bit from each one? Mine don't all read the same. So is there a way to calibrate those? And if so, has anybody ever done it? Does it need to be done? Good morning, Stone Root. How are you, my friend? How are you? Regurgitated info. I like that too. Ah, yes, Roots. I know you're saying that, but I have all my sensors in the same place. Aha. So I have like a thing of sensors that hangs down. I keep them all in the same place because it's not going to make it. Well, sure, it would make a difference, but that's just a big thing. I was just curious. Because, yeah, I could understand if I had sensors, one here, one there, one here, one there, but I don't. I've all in the same spot. It was just a question. It doesn't matter. It's not going to fucking change anything. Yeah, I don't use my controller 69 for my lights. I just don't. Oh, okay. So that makes some sense, Ganja. And good morning, Ganja. Thanks for stopping in. Very nice to see you. How are you doing today? No, it's not off horrifically. And it was just a question, still the same. Oop. 7:30, everybody. Cheers, cheers. Little hydration. Let me pause that a second so I don't miss what's being written. Cheers, cheers. Nice, Wasman. Nice. A rude genius mark plug. Yeah. Good to hear, Ganja. Good to hear. Good to hear. Same product, just a different name. Yeah, nothing wrong with that local. I have found I went back to VivoSun fans because I like them better than the AC Infinity, but I haven't seen the new AC Infinity fans that are supposed to be like the cat's ass, you know. Hourglass is good. It is good. Sorry about that, Roots. I moved it to the side. Flip and rip indeed. Oh, that is true. That is true, Chris. Okay, Chris. King Green said, ladies are hungry this morning. Time to feed. Good, good. You get at that. You get at that indeed. Jimmy John, the booth smoking homie. Yeah, yeah, Ganja. It was just a question I've noticed. Is it hurting anything in my tent? No, I don't think so. You know, I was lucky for most of my AC Infinity stuff except my S33 Lite. I did buy that at like whatever I guess you'd say the normal price. However, my AC Infinity all-in-one, that I bought at this place that we had called F&F, and I got an all-in-one setup for like $159. That was fucking everything because it was an Amazon return, never been open, so I fucking scored on that. Nice local. Yo-ho, good morning, Galaxy. Good morning, my friend. Homie Grow says, I have VivoSun, Mars Hydro, Spider Farmer, and AC Infinity lights. I have VivoSun, Next Light, and AC Infinity. Oh, that is true, Swerdna. True enough. There's going to be killer 420 sales this year, I think. I think we're going to see some other form of great jump in lights. And I think you're going to see a lot of sales as they move into the next best thing, which doesn't mean what we're currently using is bad. It's just somebody's going to push some new tech on us. That's my thought process on that. Parker, you like the Vipar better than the Spider Farmer? Nothing wrong with that. Excuse me a second. There we go. More Crumble children saying hello. Jimmy John likes the Mars Hydro. Root says, I just got a 480 watt from Mars for $100 off from Amazon. It's an OCD thing, said Ganja. I get that. I get that. It's not hurting anything, but why isn't it the same? Big Terp, good morning. Okay, you're rocking the VivoSuns and one clicker fan from AC Infinity. Now, let me ask you something, Big Terp. So, you call it a clicker fan. So, is that because the fucking thing stopped oscillating and it just sits there and clicks like a motherfucker in the corner? Because I had that happen with me. Good morning, Dragons. What is going on, my friend? What is going on? And missing time, how we doing? Yeah, see, my AC Infinity light that I have in my veg/flower tent. It's great for vegging. For flower, it just isn't enough. So I'll eventually upgrade. It's in my grand scheme of things that I want to do. Clicker fans named for their mating call. GML for the win. Ba bum 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 ba da na na. I have a Mars Hydro tent, if that counts. I know, local. That is funny. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. I mean, I like the fact that at least it didn't completely shit the bed. It still is a fan, and I can throw it down on the bottom to keep air circulating around, but still the same. Fino Dino. There you go. All right, Big Terp. That's what I thought you were talking about. I'm glad you stopped in, Dragons. I am. I saw you over on fucking Jackashes. Saw you chilling over there earlier. I am glad you stopped by. Oh, wow. That's a nice light. The FC 4800. You only have to set it to 30 or 35. Anything higher irradiates your fucking weed. Comes out like a little fucking nuclear flash. That would be funny, local. Kicking them, beating the shit out of them. And who said I had all the lights? Yeah, right now, see, so what'll happen is right now that I'm in veg, I am at 50%. Now, what's going to happen is when I go into flower, I will eventually be at 100% because I don't have enough wattage coming out of my light to support what I really need in there. So I'll be running them at 10. And it won't burn them. Maine proved that to me last run. Really, Beard? Just on that 10. Oh, that's right. You were talking about that, the 10% up. Okay, you got a TSW 300. I've got a SE33 from AC Infinity, probably very similar. You know, it's just deceptive. I hate these fucking numbers that they turn around and they tell you, oh, this is 300 watts. And you look at it and it's like, it really isn't. On 10 is 260. And it's like, well, thank fucking you for sticking it in my ass a little bit. Yo, Road King, what's going on, my friend? Thanks for stopping in. Bloom City Clean Kelp. Nice, Bearded. Nice. We will be coming up on 7:45 momentarily, but I think I'm going to rip on the joint a little bit after a little quick hydration. Get ready to swap out my water bottle. Oh, I'm sure not, Ganja. I am sure you cannot. Holy crap. That is a light and a half. And no kidding, Fino. You definitely need eye protection in that fucking tent. I will tell you that. Oh, that's kind of cool, Wasman. I have not heard of Mizzy before. Not at all. The other ones I've heard of, Inu. I just have never heard of Mizzy. Yo, good morning, Caroline. How are you? How are you indeed? Yo, absolutely local. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. Go do all your daily fun things, and we will catch up later. Thank you, thank you. Dragon, I'm sure it's all good. All good indeed. Dragon's got slaps coming. Everybody should be stoked for that. Slightly sticky all over, Lori. I'm waiting to hear if Crumble Daughter's boyfriend's going to stop back in for a rip this morning, like yesterday. Could happen. Could happen indeed. Galaxy, how we doing this morning? That's right, Bearded. You cannot rush perfection. Bum, 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 dum, dum. We are getting there. We are getting there. It's 7:43, and so pass the sands in our hourglass. So if anybody's really old, they would know what soap opera that came from, because it used to be on TV all the time when some of us fuckers were growing up. Getting ready for work? Well, I hope you have a safe day at work, my friend. Very safe day. I say that to everybody. Be safe getting to work, at work, getting home from work. Yes, indeed. Yes, Bearded, you got it. You were close, Ganja, but Bearded got it. Days of our lives. Yo, JC, good morning. Feathers 90T, also known as JCT, is in the house. Good morning. I hope you're doing okay. I've been thinking about you. You are here at the most perfect time at 7:44. We are getting ready to take our 7:45 rip. We will definitely be sipping before we rip. Yes, indeed. $7:45, everybody. Make sure you're hydrated. Sip before you rip, and cheers. Solid rip there. Not going to complain about that one at all. Perfect on the number of bowls. I got nice one set up for the 8 o'clock rip or sooner, depending on what we feel like here. I'll probably be back hitting on the joint in a moment here. Okay, Wasman said, real quick, good strains for chronic nerve pain and PTSD, please. Okay, Jimmy John saying Moby Dick. Stone Root says skunk imposter. Parker. I did not say that, Parker. Parker. Did I say that? Oh, you heard cheese? Now, is that for nerve pain, Stone, or nerve pain, Swerdna, that you heard that? I'm growing GG4 Sherb right now and Perp Slurp. Oh, that's what you're puffing? That's cool. I'm high, so. Whoo, foggy morning. Foggy morning indeed, JC. At some point in time, I will do that, Parker. Yo, Roots. I got a story with that. Indeed. So, and I got to tell it. I know he's not going to give a shit, but that is Crumble Daughter's boyfriend's nickname is Nutsack. Now you just made me divulge that. So now you know. You had to put in there, I'll put my nutsack on your drum set and play Moby Dick for real. We got some pie scream, said Missing Time. Yes, indeed. Oh, but I don't think so, Fino. I do not think so. I will ask. Jimmy John said, got the TK Kush about to go down from Skunk Tech. Stone Root said, for nerve pain, I have a 9-pound crossed with Harley Rider, crossed with Cherry Bomb, a.k.a. Moxie Bomb. And who said I got GG4 week 4. Hashtag conspiracy. Maine was here earlier, JC. He is going out fishing. He is going to go live on his channel sometime after we end here. So shortly he'll be going live. Yep, that is it, Parker. But yes. You doing okay, JC? Oh, yes, indeed, Fino. Big shout out to the 32 peeps chilling around in here with us. Much appreciated. Okay, good. We do worry, you know. We do indeed. Oh, that's right. I was talking about ripping on this joint a little bit. That we were. We were indeed. So what do we got for plans for the day as we're winding down here in our last 10 minutes? Crumblewig's going to go out and about. Mrs. Wig's closing tonight, so I don't know. I'll probably make an early dinner today. Oh, that's awesome, JC. Awesome. As long as you're doing okay. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Elephant in the room. Yo, no problem, Jimmy John. You have an awesome, awesome breakfast. Hope you get to eat some good shit. And I hope wherever you're going, You get good service and all that awesome stuff. Yeah, no kidding. You could bring us a little something back, Jimmy John, but that's okay. Jimmy John's the prize in a Happy Meal. Did you know that? He could be. Minnesota is eating some breakfast now. Get some breakfast, take the dogs to the park, get them on the bus, then some work in the grow room. Nice, Minnesota. Nice indeed. Fabian, what's going on, my friend? What is going on? Thanks for popping in. How goes the wonderful world of fishing? Yo, Madtown Dope, what's up? What is up, my friend? Ooh, a sausage biscuit does sound pretty good. You know what I found out? Hey, Swerdna, or what I've noticed lately is, you guys probably heard me bitching about great value sausage croissants with egg and cheese. Don't know if any of you fuckers have ever had them. They sell them in Walmart. I liked them a real lot. Then they weren't available for about 3 months. They came back. The sausage in them now sucks. So I decided the other day I'm going to buy just their sausage patties. They too now suck. So I said I'll buy their sausage links. They too suck. Like, they don't even taste like sausage or meat anymore. It's pretty scary. That's all I'm saying. They're fucking with our meat. Oh, nice. You gonna try and get some fish now, Fabian? Cool, cool. Cool, cool indeed. Oh, you should have got your food, then the oil change. That happens sometimes. It is like a fake sausage, and it's annoying. The dogs are questionable on whether they want to eat it right away. When you know if it's like real meat, like real from the butcher, whatever, they're all over it like fucking stink on shit. So, yo, Brett, you have yourself a super day. Much love to you and your family. You be safe, and we will chat with you again soon. You walk to Police Garden? Nice. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you, Brett. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here with us. You know, you came in, you've been hanging out for the whole thing. You were here before it. So, thank you. Well, that was what one of my questions was yesterday. Olive Garden. Police Garden. That makes more sense. Police Garden's kind of funny. We will hold you hostage until you take more Parmesan cheese. That would be fucking funny. Be funny as shit. You cannot leave until you've ingested 1 pound of Parmesan cheese and eaten all the breadsticks you can stuff in your face. Is that good there, homie? I like me some good calamari, and I haven't been to Olive Garden in a fat minute. So Inu said I'm about to hit the garden with Langbonite 0022 dry organic amendment. It's potassium, magnesium, sulfur later today. Cool. Missing Time said picking up some infused barbecue sauce. It's going on everything. You know, Gene gave me, he gifted me this awesome barbecue rub that I put on everything that's infused. Yes, it is tremendous. You love the spaghetti, JC? Police Garden. I liked it. So you got to remember, over on the StreamYard side of things, it doesn't show me when people retract their comments. So a lot of times I read them and they're funny as shit. Makes me freaking laugh. I don't notice till I turn my head and look over on the side. Buffalo Terp Banger. Nice, JC. Good. Good indeed. Make sure that one wasn't going to be packed too tight like the first one I started with today, because that would have absolutely pissed me off. I use langbonite crystals and seabird guano towards the bottom half of my medium, and they get it when they need it. Okay. We are doing fantastic, Andrew. We are rolling up on the 8 o'clock rip. So I heard about poking a hole in the breadstick and filling it with Alfredo. Now that I hadn't heard of. That could be good. Ooh, Stone Root's going to check out my buddy's hash lab today. Nice. Oh, no, JC, you're going to put a picture up of it, make a little short later of your Christmas cactus. That would be awesome. Super awesome. Andrew, what do you got going on in your world today? Yeah, this is kid depository time. I'm sure Frank skipped out earlier so he could do the same. Big shout out to the 40 people kicking around with us in here right now. I see that, JC. Share. Nice, Andrew. Nice. That sounds awesome. It just made my son tuck and roll out of the car. It's like, get the fuck out. I got places to be. VTR on the road today. Nice. Nice indeed. Whew. It is 8 o'clock, everybody. Cheers. Little hydration. And here we go, everybody. Let's rip. Cheers. You're never late, Tim. Never late. I just took a rip and I'm going to cough for 5 minutes. So while I'm coughing, you guys can all chat with one another. That works out perfectly. Cheers, cheers to everyone. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Woo, that was a pretty good one. Pretty solid rip. Yes, indeed. A big thank you to everybody who has hit the like button. Super appreciated. Appreciate all of you for coming in this morning. We have had a great live. We talked about a lot of different things. Took a little stroll back into the 80s for a while. That was pretty freaking cool. And I'm looking forward already to tomorrow's live. So absolutely. I want to thank you guys all for being here. And as I like to say and remind you guys, get out in the community today. Yeah, get out in the community today. Spread some love, spread some niceness, spread some kindness. You know, we got a lot of great people here in the community and a lot of great people who don't know yet they want to be part of our community. So let's go out and find them and help grow this through kindness. So lots of love and peace to everybody. Have a great one. Peace. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.